Hi, I'm Dan Lutz and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community and the GCR world. I'm here at a friend's condominium. We're on the 25th floor of a very nice award-winning building. Each of these is at least $5 million. Upwards of a house that's actually down below. You look down there, those set of houses down there. The one on the far end is worth $100 million. Well, it's got quite a view. You can see all of the large boats going in and out of Hong Kong. They go by all day. So it's a very beautiful and unique scene. They got several pools down there. And over there is basically a clubhouse, you know, for dinner and everything. This is the Bel Air residences, just like the very posh area of Los Angeles, Bel Air. It's that's their theme here. So this is just shows again how much wealth. This is just one building. There's 7, 8 phases of this building, with, you know, there might be over 1,000 units here. 1,000 units of a minimum of 25, well, it's a minimum of 35 million Hong Kong dollars. So there is so much wealth in just this little section of Hong Kong, and yeah, it's probably one of the better pieces, but still, the prices in Hong Kong are through the roof. My Chinese partner has a sister here in Hong Kong. 2 years ago, she sold her little apartment for, he said, $2.5 million. It's worth $8 million right now. So things are just totally out of scope if you're an American, even if you're very wealthy in America coming here. It's just average. So how does this happen? You know, we have the impression of the Asia being very poor. And though, you know, I spent a lot of time in the Philippines, and it is a very poor country that has a lot of wealth. It's just they have not been able to access the system. The system has that we know of, the banking system, does not allow the credit to flow into those countries as it was supposed to happen under the system of abundance that was created with the World Bank and IMF, United Nations. This system of abundance was supposed to be for everybody in Asia as well. So that system does not register what is going on in Asia. What they do register is the amount of say China has developed a stock market and uses the system that we're accustomed to, but it doesn't really reflect the whole value in China. So when people talk about, you know, stopping all the imports from China, and it would have a big impact, and yes, there would be an impact, but China has so much, it's such a different system that they would get over that. There is a completely different system that's throughout Asia, even if you take other parts of the world that are kind of outside of the banking system, the cartel, the cabal system. Now, in order to move forward, you know, we have to consider that there has to be a level playing field. President Trump has said as much, as there has to be a level playing field in the currencies. Now, in that he may be signaling to us that a global currency reset is something that is needed so that everything can be rebalanced and the debt to be wiped away. So So these projects that I'm dealing with here in Hong Kong and China, and also to some extent starting in the Philippines, have to do with these historical assets, these historical bonds that were leveraged to actually provide all the wealth that is in the West. They have to be revalued and put into they have to level out the books, make everything balance, so that they're no longer a debt hanging out there and they can be eliminated. So my responsibility was to work with the mountain elders of the mountain warehouse systems that was put into place by the previous China government, and to help the new China government from the standpoint of leveling out those debts by assisting with the large trust that is helping to facilitate this, and it's the balancing pivot point for how all of the debt can be, as a third party, balanced out. Because once you can't make your own debt into an asset, so you need to change hands in order for that to happen. You need to have three parties at least. So this process can happen at any moment, but when things happen, such as the President of China and President of the United States are meeting, and then the President of the United States just announced, well, we just fired missiles at this country over here, and that's going to, cause some turmoil. And when you're in a status of war, it's not the time that a global currency reset will happen. So hopefully this will be washed away after a couple weeks, and we'll see the GCR again moving forward, and there won't be any more delays. So let's hope that does happen. Let's pray to God that we have a very peaceful couple of weeks and things transition into the global currency reset. So with that, I will say goodbye, and until next time. Bye-bye.